This is Germany.
And this is Brittany.
And this is the Black Girl Bravado podcast.
A motivating and encouraging podcast where we focus on building community amongst colorful women alike.
Join us weekly as we sit down and have candid conversations on various topics and issues surrounding self-care, self-love, mental health and wellness, spirituality, entrepreneurship, and much more.
And trust, when we don't have the answers, we'll call on our expert homegirls who do.
Our intention is to create a safe space for growth, inspiration, laughter, and love, free of judgment, in hopes that after you listen, you're a little more knowledgeable or at least a little more entertained than before.
It's homegirl vibes here. Real, raw, and a little funny.
A lot of fucking funny.
So thanks for tuning in to the Black Girl Bravado podcast.
Let's start the show, cuties. What is post-traumatic growth? Let's just get right to it. Shit.
Let's get to it. So
I feel like, sidebar,
right.
It's been so long since we've done
an episode like this.
And that's
what makes it sweet. Because
Yeah.
we've had so many guest episodes, and this is just one of the original Dundadas.
Yeah, back in our bag.
Yes.
I like it. I like it here.
I do too.
Mm-hmm. So what's post-traumatic growth? Let's stop fucking around.
Post-traumatic growth is a theory that explains the kind of transformation following trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So this was developed by psychologists Richard Tedeschi and Lawrence Calhoun in the mid-1990s. This theory suggests that people who endure psychological struggle following adversity can often see positive growth afterwards.
Mm.
There will be sunshine.
Yeah. My sunshine has come. Hey.
And I'm all cried out. And there's no more rain in this cloud.
Every time we sing this song and we say, no more rain in this cloud. It's always the rain. Okay, it's perfect. Yeah, there's no more rain in this cloud. Usually when we go through traumatic experiences, shit that rocks us to the core.
Right.
Rocks our boat, no Aaliyah.
Right.
We develop what?
Because trauma follows that.
Yeah. We develop a new understanding of ourselves. You know what I mean? We also see the world differently.
Mm-hmm.
We relate to people differently. And we can see our future differently.
Yeah.
And how we're going to live our life. You know, when some shit comes and fucks you up, you be like, okay, assessment.
Trauma changes you.
Trauma changes things.
Trauma really.
And it doesn't have to be for the negative.
It doesn't have to be for the negative. Like, we're not negating that there are going to be negative feelings. All we're saying and all they're saying with PTG is that there can be some positive that comes from being broken open.
Come on.
There can
cracked
be some,
like a glow stick.
Yeah, once you've been cracked like a glow stick, there can be some light that comes through those cracks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the midst of darkness that are transformational and life-changing, and overall they can be positive.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sort of comforting, because although the degree of trauma varies, like some of us experience traumatic things that are deeper than others. Mm-hmm. But the shit happens. Like, it's inevitable. Trauma is inevitable.
Yeah.
And I find comfort in knowing that it's not the end of the world after we experience it, although if it may feel like it.
Yeah. I mean, with this new lens, with this new perception, you realize that it's not the end of the world. Because, we'd be like, oh my God, the world's ending.
Which is a great tool to have in the toolkit.
Exactly.
And I think it helps with fear, because that's what makes me fearful. Thinking about the possibility of what can happen. Mm-hmm. And knowing that, okay, shit may happen, but you'll be okay, makes me just a little less fearful.
I like it.
Because I'm like, fuck, I don't want my world to be rocked.
Upside down.
What's going to happen?
Upside down, you're turning me.
Yes.
That's how trauma be having us. Upside down, you're turning me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
so post-traumatic growth is sometimes considered synonymous with resilience, because becoming more resilient as a result of struggle with trauma can be an example of PTG, but PTG is different from resilience. Mm-hmm. And let us tell you why. For the complete conversation, please join us on Patreon at the bestie level. We are waiting for you.